Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode from the Hermitcraft server. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. I'm having a great day. A lot of you didn't really like the white on the fountain. Last episode, we built the fountain. We also added our nether portal over here. Before you judge this quartz, let's switch out this. I think a lot of people don't like the quartz because it's set against this green grass and it looks out of place. However, the plan is to turn this into this kind of pavement mix that we have over here, and then I think it will look like 100% better. Because if this was like stone or something like that, it will blend too much. So I want this to kind of stand out a little bit, but right now it's a little bit too contrasty because this is all grass. So the first thing I want to do in today's episode is start swapping this out, all of this, for that kind of pavement mix. Now, we have a little bit of a challenge here in that I don't necessarily want to have all of this be that pavement mix. I think I still want the castle, or the keep, I should say, to be kind of up on a hill. But maybe what we could do is kind of swap this out for like a stone mix. So basically make this look like a cliff, right? So we'd have like stone coming up to maybe here, kind of peeking out, and then grass on top of it. So this would look like it's a natural hill, but do it in such a way that it looks a bit more, it's not grass, essentially. And then I think it'll blend a little bit better with the market, or with the pavement over here as well. So we have a few different things we need to do, but I think, as I said, first step, take this cobble, swap all this out for that cobble, and then we should be good to go. So let me get to work on that. I'll be back in a minute. All right, guys, I am back. I've been working on this for a little while. I got some of the contour lines sort of marked out here. And I was watching a video. I was watching a video from Creator Insider, which is a YouTube channel that's run essentially by YouTube employees. And they talk about a lot of the kind of like behind the scenes stuff when it comes to YouTube, you know, like how algorithms work and how notifications work and how to do this. And, you know, it's very kind of like behind the scenes. It's really meant for creators like myself. But they recently did a video about YouTube notifications, and I kind of want to talk about it. So I've decided today's episode, while I'm working on this, is going to be a bit of a talky episode, and we're going to talk about notifications, because it's kind of been all over Twitter, it's been all over YouTube, and all that kind of stuff. So, you know, if that's not something that's interesting to you, you have been warned. We're going to be working on basically swapping this out for the pavement while I talk about YouTube notifications. So yeah, that's the new plan for today's episode, because it was a very interesting video, and I'm going to talk about it. And as I said, you know, if you don't want to hear talky episodes about behind-the-scenes YouTube stuff, well, you've been warned. So have a wonderful rest of your day. Anyway, so here's the deal. Basically, recently there was a live stream that YouTube did. This was maybe a week ago or something like that, where they talked about notifications briefly, and they said, yeah, we don't send out notifications to every one of your subscribers. And a lot of YouTubers got kind of up in arms about this and freaked out and thought that they were talking about your actual subscription feed. You know, when you go to YouTube and you go to like subscriptions and you look and you see all the videos that have been created and are in your sub feed, and they thought that YouTube was saying, oh yeah, we randomly don't put videos in that subscription feed, and that caused a lot of outcry, and people got very angry and upset, and there's been a whole bunch of stuff over the last few days about it. So anyway, Creator Insider, this channel that is run by YouTube employees and is meant to kind of their purpose is to kind of communicate things about YouTube to YouTube creators. They did a video that was kind of a clarification on that whole thing, and they clarified they were not talking about subscription feeds. They were only talking about push notifications. That is, when you ring the bell and you get a notification sent to your phone or to your email or whatever every time that creator uploads a video, or sometimes they will randomly send out notifications for channels that YouTube thinks you're interested in. They'll say, you'll get a random notification on your phone that'll say like, I don't know, Mumbo just uploaded a video or whatever. Even if you haven't necessarily rung the bell for that channel, you know, you might get a notification saying, hey, this is a thing. This just happened. You know, check it out if it's something you want to do. So what I want to talk about is that whole idea of notifications, because notifications are, you know, kind of a controversial thing when it comes to YouTube. A lot of people think that there's a lot of creators that think a subscriber should get a notification like every time that YouTuber uploads a video. And when we're talking here about push notifications, I think that's like kind of insanity. Like, I don't know about most people, but I'm subscribed to a whole bunch of different channels. I'm subscribed to probably, I don't know, 100, 200 channels, something like that. I can think of 2 where I watch every single video that they upload. I can think of only 2 channels where every single video they upload is a video that I watch. I do not want to get a push notification every single time every channel uploads a video. Like, that would be, my phone would just be blowing up non-stop all day. Like, how many videos are uploaded by every channel on a daily basis that I'm subscribed to? It's a lot. I don't know the numbers, but it's a whole lot. And like, yeah, I'm not interested in getting a push notification for every single one. And I think most people would agree that that's a little excessive. Like, we don't want push notifications for every single video from every single creator that you're subscribed to. That's just too much. That's too many alerts on your phone and your email and stuff like that. With that said, I do think that the notification system that YouTube has in place could certainly be improved upon what they have right now. How it works right now is you subscribe to a channel, and then you're given the option to ring the bell. And when you ring the bell, you'll get a notification for every single video they upload. Unless, of course, you have notifications disabled entirely. A lot of people have all notifications from YouTube turned off because they don't want to get an email or a message on their phone or whatever every single time something happens. So I think that right there is one point where the system could be very much improved. Like, make it a lot more clear how that whole thing works, right? The way that I would do it is if YouTube, you know, or the way that I would want to see YouTube do it is this. You subscribe to a channel, right? You find a new channel, you like their content, and you decide you want to subscribe. When you hit the subscribe button, I would love to see like a little pop-up that appears when you hit the subscribe button that gives you options. And those options would be like, do you want to receive a notification every time this video or every time this channel uploads a video? And you would choose yes or no. And then it would say, like, do you want to receive a notification for other things, right? And so on and so forth. I would also like to see more options for the notifications that you can actually get. So I'd love to see a notification option for playlists. So you could say, would you like to receive a notification whenever a new video is added to this playlist? I think that would be awesome. Because a lot of people subscribe to a channel for a specific series, and then that's really the only thing that they watch from that channel. A good example for that, like for me, Game Theory and Film Theory is a channel that I watch very regularly, but I really only care about the Game Theory and the Film Theory episodes. I really don't care that much about the other videos that appear on that channel. I would like the option to get a notification for only the Game Theory and only the Film Theory episodes, not their various like spin-off series and stuff like that. I think that would be a really useful tool for viewers, and I think it would generate a lot more traffic and stuff for YouTubers as well. I think that would be an option that would be very positive for just about everyone. So that's one option I would love to see added. I would also love to see an option for a notification whenever someone starts a live stream. Now, like, I personally don't stream on YouTube. I stream on Twitch. But there are lots of creators out there who do stream on YouTube, and that's the primary place where they stream. And I would love to see the option for people to get a notification when those people start a live stream, but only a notification when those people start a live stream. So say you don't want to, say like Python. Python's a good example of this. Python does stream on YouTube. This is where he streams. So I would love to see an option to get a notification for Python, but only when he's live streaming. I don't want a notification for every video that Python makes, but I do want to get a notification when he goes live, because that's time sensitive content, right? Like that's with most videos, it comes out and you can watch it whenever you want. If I want to watch it a week later, I can totally watch it a week later. But with a live stream, if I'm not there when the live stream is going on, a lot of the cool things about live stream content is lost. I don't get a chance to weigh in on chat and to talk with people and stuff like that. So I would love to see a notification option for receive notifications, but only for live streams. That's the only thing I want to get notified about, because I don't want to miss the live streams from the creators that I really like. I think that would be an awesome, awesome thing. But to lead back to some other stuff, I think it's ridiculous to think that everybody should get a notification for every video from every creator they're subscribed to. It's just too much. I know creators want to think that their content is the best thing in the world and that every video, every viewer, every subscriber wants to watch every single video they make, but that's just not the case. Like, for 99.9% of channels, their views per video are going to be lower than their subscriber count. There are very few exceptions to that. You know, if you look at my channel, I've got, I think, something like 270,000 subscribers right now. I get, you know, far less than that per video. If I got 270,000 views per video, that would be ridiculous. That would be awesome. Oh, hello, Joe. But that's not realistic. Usually it's like 5 to 10% of your total audience or of your total subscriber base actually watches any given video. And that's very, very common. You know, most channels over a certain size, you're not going to see a view count that is equal to their subscriber number. Like, it's just, yeah. I mean, think about yourself. How many channels are you subscribed to? And how many of those channels do you actually watch every single video they make? I'm sure there are a couple that do. You know, a couple channels that you probably watch all of their videos, but the majority of them, I bet, of the channels you're subscribed to, I bet you watch maybe a video here and there. Maybe you watch one series that they do. Maybe you just want to keep an eye on them. Maybe, you know, they did a series at one point that you really enjoyed, but then it ended for whatever reason, and you're just kind of waiting to see if they ever go back to doing that. You know, there are a lot of different variables, and I think, like, it's a little ridiculous to think that every single viewer is going to watch every single video that you make. Not everyone is interested in every single thing. And, you know, even though I see on Twitter people saying like, well, if someone subscribes, that means that they should get notified of every video I make. And I'm like, no, not a push notification. Yes, absolutely. Every video should appear in the subscription feed for sure. Like, if I go to my subscription feed, which I can browse through and access at my leisure, you know, whenever I want. Yeah, definitely. Every video should appear in the subscription feed. That's the whole point of the subscription feed. You know, if I'm bored, if I haven't made, say the two people that I do watch on a daily basis, every single video they make, say that I've already watched all their videos for the day, I've got some free time, I'm editing, whatever, and I want to watch a video, yeah, I'll browse through my subscription feed, see what else has come out that day, and maybe I'll find a video that I like. For sure, every video should appear in the subscription feed, but notifications? No, that's too much. Imagine your phone, like just my channel alone, just Welsknight and Wells After Dark, my second channel, if you subscribed and turned on notifications for just those two channels, that would be 3 to 4 notifications a day. And that is 2 channels. Most people are subscribed to hundreds. You'd get like 1,000 notifications. Your phone would never stop ringing. It would just be nonstop. So-and-so uploaded a video. So-and-so uploaded a video. Just nonstop. And it would be too much. It would drive me insane. I would unsubscribe to channels that I was forced to get notifications for all the time, especially if they're channels that upload a high volume of content. You know, some channels, they only upload maybe a video a week or a video every couple of days or something like that. But some channels like myself upload multiple videos per day, and that just it becomes this whole thing where it's like, you gotta, at what point is too much? At what point does it become too much? You know, that's a matter, that's certainly something that's open for debate. You know, some people might say, well, 2 videos a day is too much. Some people might say 4 videos a day is too much. Some people might say 6. It's totally a matter of opinion and how much time you have to watch videos and all that other kind of stuff. But I think if you're forced to receive a notification for every single one, no. That's absurd. That's absolute insanity. And I don't think anyone who thinks about it rationally actually wants that. I know it's lovely to think that as a creator, you know, your content is that good or is that interesting that every viewer wants to want all of it. And I know it's, you know, but it's just not, no. It's just not realistic. You gotta think about it a little bit before you start going crazy and freaking out at YouTube over them not sending out a push notification. Now, I will also say YouTube has been very bad historically, and in many ways still is bad when it comes to communication. Part of the reason that this whole thing has been, you know, blowing up over the last couple weeks or the last week or so or whatever it's been, a huge part of the reason that people are upset is because they just don't understand, they don't understand what YouTube was saying. You know, YouTube was not very clear when they said the notification thing. I can see where, I watched the video where they were talking about it initially that kind of started the whole notifications controversy that's going on right now. And I can totally understand why people thought they were talking about subscription feeds. YouTube needs to be a lot better when it comes to clarifying things and clarifying things quickly. And, you know, basically laying it out so it's, you know, practically idiot proof. If people have questions afterwards, like they didn't really do that good of a job. If it's a basic question like, oh, are they talking about notifications or are they talking about subscriptions? That's kind of a big deal when it comes to stuff like this. YouTube needs to do a better job of clarifying those things and doing it in a timely manner so that people aren't confused as to what they're talking about. And honestly, I would love to just see YouTube do a better job in general of explaining the how when it comes to YouTube. How does YouTube work? How do notifications work? How does the algorithm work? How does demonetization work? And I get that a lot of that stuff can't really be explained because people, you know, if you explain it too much, people will try and exploit it. I get that. I understand that. You know, you can't give away every little behind the scenes thing, but basic stuff can totally be explained. You know, explain how notifications work. Explain what types of things cause videos to become demonetized. Is it the fact that I'm is it the type of content? You know, for example, the whole demonetization thing, you get a video demonetized and it just says it's not suitable for all advertisers. It doesn't say why. It doesn't say not suitable for all advertisers because of profanity or not suitable for all advertisers because of controversial things, religion or sensitive topics or violence or whatever. It doesn't tell you why a video is demonetized. It tells you it's demonetized. That's it. So then you're left wondering, well, what did I do wrong? Was it something that the algorithm misinterpreted? Was it a topic that was maybe a little bit too sensitive for to address in a video? What caused this video to be demonetized? And YouTube just does not clarify that type of stuff. They give sort of general stuff like, oh yeah, if your video is whatever, that can cause problems. But they don't communicate very well. And that's something that they've been notoriously bad at, basically since I've been on YouTube. YouTube has always been kind of terrible when it comes to communication. And that's a very bad thing for everybody, for creators, for YouTube itself. It really hurts their reputation and their relationship with their content creators. And I think it would be wonderful if YouTube just did a better job in general of communicating. We don't need to know every single detail, but at least kind of explain the basics of how stuff works. Because this is ultimately, for many of us, our livelihood and how we make our living. And You know, how can we follow the rules if we don't know what the rules are? You know, often a lot of that stuff is contradictory. Now, I will say YouTube has actually done a really good job with this notification video. The one that the Creator Insider put out, it was done fairly quickly. It answered a lot of the questions. I'll put a link to the video in the description below if you want to watch it for yourself. It's actually a really good video. Like, if you're interested in the kind of behind the scenes stuff when it comes to YouTube, I highly recommend watching it. It's very interesting. I think it's well worth a watch if that's the type of stuff that you're interested in. I know not everyone really cares, but then again, those people who don't care about the kind of behind the scenes parts of YouTube, they're probably not watching this video anymore anyway, so yeah. But I don't know. I think it's an interesting topic for discussion. I think it's certainly a room where YouTube has room for improvement, without a doubt. I think there are plenty of things with their notification system that YouTube could greatly improve on. But I also think it's kind of one of those topics where, like, you know, they're doing some things right, and I think some things make a lot more sense than people give it credit for. You know, a lot of people look at the notification thing and they don't realize, like, how many notifications people would actually get, or whatever it may be. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think that, you know, do you think that the notification system is good? Do you want to receive notifications for every single video that you get, you know, do you want to get a notification every time every single person you're subscribed to uploads a video? Do you think that's insanity? Do you think it's easy to use the current notification system, or is it really confusing? Like, let's talk about it. Talk about it in the comments. I'm curious to hear what you guys have to say about it. I've kind of, you know, rambled about it for a while, but I don't know. I honestly, I get so excited talking about kind of like behind the scenes stuff when it comes to YouTube. The things that people don't see in a video. Like, it's always fun to kind of talk shop, I guess you could say. That's something that really interests me and that I get really passionate about and I enjoy talking about, even though I know that it doesn't really appeal to everybody. And a lot of people just don't really care. Like, that's fine. You know, everybody has their own likes and dislikes. Some people like talking about that type of stuff. Some people think it's really boring and dry and not exciting, and that's okay. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I am, you know, I've said my piece. I've kind of talked about what I want to talk about, and now I'm interested to hear your perspectives. So let's talk about it in the comments. But unfortunately, guys, I think I'm going to wrap this one up right here. It's kind of a talky episode. I know we didn't really get a whole lot done as far as the building and stuff goes, but I'll probably finish this between episodes, this whole, like, filling in this pavement sort of mix thing, and then we'll get back to doing some actual, like, proper building in the next episode. Guys, if you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Links in the description below, so check those out as well. Don't forget to ring the notification bell if you actually want to receive a notification for every single video that I upload. It's topical. Normally I don't push that. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.